special friends that I want to take time to introduce, and hopefully they'll take a couple of minutes and talk to us. Because we've been dealing with self-discipline during this last month or so, talking about it, figuring out what does it mean, what does it look like. And I have a friend that I'd like to introduce, or I'd like to introduce to you, this friend, who I've known for a number of years, and have, well, I'm pretty proud of this person. And I have a lot of respect for this person. But before I bring this person up, I have another friend that I'd like to introduce who I've also known and have a lot of respect for, and that's her mom. And so, this is Gospel. Come on up here. Hi. Welcome to Paramount. Thank you. I've known you for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. 2 years. 2 years, is that what you said? 2 or 12? Wow, ish. Yeah, I remember when you came to Chaparral, you brought this, she was just a cute little handful of a girl. And we saw her for a lot of years over there at Chaparral. And then she disappeared. I don't know, she went to like middle school or something. Someplace like Sawtooth. Okay. And then she disappeared from Sawtooth and went to like high school? Rocky Mountain High School. Oh, but you just go around opening schools with her. Okay. Well, anyway, this is our Paramount students. You can see there's a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 800, 801, 800. Anyway, there's a bunch of us. And so we would like it if you would introduce Emily, who will come up, and then if you could help us out. But you know, the reason I brought you up first, because it's your birthday. And I don't know when you've ever had over 800 kids sing happy birthday to you. I have. And it is amazing. I've been down in the middle of the hallway and they open the doors and they all come out in the halls and they all sing at one time. This is even cooler because they're all right here. But we're going to sing happy birthday. Okay? So, here's your trick question. Do you want to go by Mrs. Goss for this? Or Kathy for this? Kathy, it's easier for it. Okay, so we're going to sing happy birthday, Kathy. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Anyway, we have a microphone. I don't know what part of the presentation you will do, but I'll let you. You're the end. Like, come on now. Nice. Yeah. Okay. What we're going to do is, while she's talking, we're going to have a slideshow of Emily. And you'll get to see her from, I think it starts like at 3. That's what I thought, age 3. So it'll just be going. So you can watch up there, see Emily and some of the things she's done, and listen to Kathy as she talks proudly about her daughters.
Good morning, everyone. It's so wonderful to be here. I'm the librarian over at Chaparral. So I got to take my morning off and come and spend it with you. And it's good to see some very familiar faces, and we certainly hope you enjoy your day. Congratulations to all of the Virtue kiddos. Yay. Well, my daughter Emily and I are very honored to be speaking here today. We were asked to speak about the virtue of self-discipline. And at first, when Mrs. Hewitt called me, I said, "Oh my goodness, are you sure you have the right kiddo?" You sure? Yeah, we're pretty sure we'd like you to see talk about how that relates to Emily's life. And Emily was born with a mild form of cerebral palsy. And the easiest way I can tell you about that is cerebral palsy means that your brain just makes your muscles a little bit weak. Emily uses a walker to walk because her legs aren't quite as strong as your legs. Her friends at Rocky Mountain High School bought her a really cool electric scooter. She drives around her school every day when she goes to classes. Emily attended Chaparral from kindergarten to 5th grade, and several of your teachers here at Paramount were her teachers. Mrs. Johnson was her 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Hewitt was her 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Furman was her 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Hollabaugh was her librarian, and Mr. Brigham, of course, was her principal. And I believe Mrs. Cook was one of her music teachers. I'm pretty certain about that. Well, every morning I'd take Emily to school, and she was known for her big smile and determination. Teachers would often see Emily running down the hallway with her walker, trying to catch up to other students that were going to music, PE, or Spanish class. They would have to ask her to slow down and walk because there's no running in the hallways. I remember one of the playground duties, Mr. G had to run and get Emily way out in the field because she had been chasing boys during the recess. I'm very thankful to each one of you that have helped mold my into, here we go, the beautiful, smart, determined young woman that she is today. And of course, her road wasn't always an easy one. She has had 7 surgeries to help correct tight muscles and straighten her back, because that's what those muscles needed at the time. There were days and nights when she wanted to give up and crying and was really angry because she didn't think it was fair to have cerebral palsy. She wanted to be like other kids, and she wanted to play outside with neighbor kids. But that wasn't always possible because of safety reasons. She might trip and fall or things like that. And as a mom, it's kind of hard to embrace your heart to have to tell your daughter, well, honey, we'll have to do something else instead. And it's frustrating because she didn't want to be different. She wanted to be the same as other kids. But one thing I always remember to tell her, and I had seen this movie, Forrest Gump, but my mom had already told me this before the movie, that I told Emily she had magic legs, and her braces were her magic legs. She wears braces on her legs. And they would take her anywhere she wanted to go. We try to always keep a positive attitude. And some days it's not always easy, but we always, at the end of the day, try and end it with, okay, that's one day down, let's start the next day. We like to focus on the things that you can do rather than the you can't. That's not my vocabulary. For example, Emily loves to go to movies and musicals at the Morrison Center. She learned to ride horses. She sings in the treble choir. She loves to create videos on her laptop. She has been the Grand Marshal at the Meridian Speedway 2 times. And we always get to go to the front of the line at Disneyland. We get the best parking spaces, and she gets free special parking for life. It's pretty cool. Well, the one thing I do want to tell you is, did you know that she was the first student ever in high school and at Rocky Mountain to star or sing or dance in a musical where they walk her or a wheelchair? You can do it. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. Keep going. And she does. And she's currently in rehearsals for the spring musical. So I truly believe she was put on this earth to teach me and to teach us all how to keep going. Show you what you can do, even though you don't want to. Be tolerant and accepting of those around you, and especially with those with disabilities. Well, enough about me. Ready to hear the star over here? Here's my daughter, my hero, Emily. Don't run over my toes. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hi, I'm Emily. How are you guys doing today? Good? Cool. I'm 17 and a junior at Rocky Mountain High School. I was surprised to
fix the tight muscles in my feet and legs, 1 surgery to fix my hips, and my last surgery in 2007 to straighten my back because of scoliosis. Each surgery meant that I had to stay in the hospital for 7 days and 7 nights. Mom stayed with me. My last surgery was the hardest. I had 2 steel rods put in my back to keep my spine straight. Recovering from the surgery is really painful, but the doctors and nurses helped me get through them. I had to wear a back brace for 6 months, so I had one made for penis spots. After all, a girl needs to look good and feel good. I also wear AFOs or leg braces to keep my feet straight so that I can walk with my walker. There are some days when I don't want to wear my braces, but I know that I can't walk without them. I suppose that is what self-discipline is all about, making yourself do something, even if you don't want to. Whatever your goal is, you can get there if you're willing to work. Keep going, even though it's tough. I've achieved a lot of goals that I had set for myself, like singing and dancing in my high school musicals, as my mom referenced, and getting the grades in school. Every night I have to study so that I'm prepared for my classes. In the next couple of months, I will have to take college entrance tests for me. I want to get into a good college, so I will have extra studying to do to get good scores. Ha Okay. I want to study film and acting. I want to perform on Broadway in New York City. I even want to direct my own movie if it's possible. I want to be a good citizen and friend and spokesperson to those with disabilities. I will have to work hard to achieve these goals. There will be obstacles along the way, so I look to the words of Maya Angelou. Ask for what you want and be prepared for it. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. And if you get, give. If you learn, teach. Thank you very much for asking me to speak to you today.
Well, Emily, just hang on for a minute, because you see, coming and talking to us, you now become an honorary Paramount student. Yeah, boy, I was done with elementary school. No. And part of being an elementary honorary student is we have a Paramount teacher. All right, that's really the obligation you have to have. I know Mom and Dad are with you too, and we've already seen Mom up front. It's a birthday present! and Dad's hiding over there with the camera, but he can't come up because he's videotaping everything. This one's for you, Bob. Okay. I'll give it to Mom. All right. Anyway, we are so proud, and it's been so much fun watching her grow up to be a nice young lady. It's been really fun. And again, when we stop and think about self-discipline and things get hard, think about Emily and what it takes for her to get up and get to school every day. All of the things she has to do just to make it into a classroom. And she does it with her smile. I've never seen, well, yeah, I did see her without a smile that one time, but without just that smile on her face, and she's ready to go at it every day. I appreciate the words you had for us today, and thank you very much for coming. We'll write you a card so that you can go back to Rocky Mountain. All right. One more, Dan. Are you ready for coming attractions? Because we got to know what's next. You're ready, okay.